Welcome back to the second season of the Courtside podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Kean Lee. In this week's episode, we dive into all the primetime games from last week, discuss about the Victor Wembanyama injury and how it impacts the Spurs. We're also going to be deep diving and discussing what in the actual hell is going on with the Philadelphia 76ers and more. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, like this video, and comment down below if the Sixers should be in blow it up mode. Without further ado, let's get into the games. All right, kicking off this last week 18, I believe this is, we got the Celtics and the Sixers, and all I gotta say about this game was that this game was ugly. Like, yeah, the Sixers lost. How shocking. But nah, Celtics, they came out swinging. You know, as you can see here, Jason Tatum, he went for 15 points. Kristaps Porzingis had 17 points. Derek White had 16. Jaylen Brown had 20 points. And their bench was led by Peyton Pritchard with 28 and Al Horford with 11. Peeking at the Sixers, I mean, Paul George had 17 points. Joel Embiid had 15 points. Tyrese Maxey had 16 points. Kelly Oubre Jr. had 16 points. Quentin Grimes had 12 points. And their bench was led by Ricky Council IV with 10 points. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I don't want to react to this game, man. I don't. But we have to. Because it is what it is. We got the Suns and the Spurs. And all I gotta say from this game is that I don't know what to say. Like the Suns, oh my god, I look stupid every day now saying that this team was coming for blood. I mean, KD had 22, Royce O'Neal had 27, Devin Booker had 17, Bradley Beal, he had 19 points, and Grayson Allen had 11. Peeking at the Spurs, excuse me. De'Aaron Fox had 26. Chris Paul had 13. Devin Vassell had 13. Well, it was mainly their bench. Julian Champagnie, 15. Jeremy Sohan, 12. Keldon Johnson, 15. Stephon Castle, 10. I mean, what can I say, man? What can I freaking say? Next up, we got the Knicks and the Cavs. And my biggest takeaway from this game was this was a you got hoed kind of game, especially when you look at the score. Like, look at this 142 to 105. I mean, what in the Matrix hell? But anyway, look at the damage and see how bad this was. Picking at the Knicks, I mean, Mikal Bridges had 14 points. OG Anunoby was held to 5. Karl-Anthony Towns had 23. Jalen Brunson had 26. And their bench was led by a guy named Pacoma Dalton. Picking at the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell had 27 points. Darius Garland struggled. He had 9 points. Jared Allen had 10 points. Evan Mobley, who's a dog, by the way, had 21 points. And their bench was led by DeAndre Hunter with 16 and Ty Jerome with 19 points. Oh, and also Craig Porter Jr. at 13 points. Next game up, we got the Timberwolves and the Rockets. The first time I've seen these two play in a primetime game in a long time. Well, not the Timberwolves, the Rockets. And honestly, I watched part of this game. I watched a little bit of this game. This game was going back and forth. Like, I remember, I think in the broadcast, they said they had like, what, 9 or 10 lead changes in like the first 8 minutes. But anyway, Jaden McDaniels had 21 points. Naz Reid had 22 points. Anthony Edwards had 37 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker had 16 points, and their bench was led by Luke Garza and Terrence Shannon, each with 6 points. Speaking at the Rockets, Tari Eason had 12. Amen Thompson had 17. Jalen Green went nuts. He had 35 points. Alperen Sengun had 24 points. And their bench was led by Jabari Smith Jr. in his first game back, by the way, with 15 points. And Aaron Holiday with 10 points. Next game up, we got America's Game of the Week, man. Lakers Nuggets in Denver, as Kyle Montgomery would always say. And honestly, I was really shocked with this game. Not gonna lie. Considering that the Nuggets, they've been balling out before this game. I think they had like a 9-game winning streak or some shit like that. But whatever. Shit went crazy. But anyway, speaking of the Lakers, Rui had 21 points. LeBron, 25. Luka Doncic, and I believe I think it's his first or second primetime game as a Laker, had 32 points. Austin Reeves, man, has been balling out this year. He had 23 points. I mean, yeah, they didn't need their bench, so it is what it is. Speaking of the Nuggets, I mean, Aaron Gordon had 24 points. Michael Porter Jr. had 13 points. Nikola Jokic was held to 12 points, which is crazy. Jamal Murray had 19 points. Christian Brown had 10 points. And their bench was led by Russ with 17 points. Speaking of the next game, we got the Knicks and the Celtics. And honestly, this is kind of embarrassing if you're a Knicks fan. All right? Like, you're talking about a team that just got hoed by the Cavs not that long ago. And all of a sudden, they get hoed by the Celtics. Now, I know you're thinking, score is a little bit misleading because they lost by 13. Bro, this game was not even close. All right? Mikal Bridges had 14 points. OG Anunoby had 10 points. Cat had 24 points. Jalen Brunson had 22 points. Josh Hart had 10. Cameron Payne had 7. For the Celtics, I mean, Jason Tatum almost had near a triple-double. He had 25 points. Jaylen Brown had 24 points. Derek White had 19 points. I think he hit the dagger, if I'm not mistaken. Drew Holiday had 14 points. Kristaps Porzingis had 15 points. And their bench was led by actual Luke Cornett with 8 points. Next game up, we got the Mavs and the Warriors. Game 3, if you would. And this was actually a special day. Not only was this Jimmy Butler's first game at home as a Warrior, but this was also Andre Iguodala's jersey retirement. So, Iggy, congratulations, man. But anyway, you could tell right away this game was not fun if you're a Mavs fan. I think you would turn it off right after the first quarter, if you would. PJ Washington, 17 points. Kyrie Irving, 17 points. Clay, 11 points. And their bench was led by Jaden Hardy with 11 points. Speaking of the Warriors, Steph doing what Steph does, 30 points. Jimmy Butler, 18 points. Draymond had 13. Brandon Podziemski had 17. Moses Moody had 14. And Quentin Post had 10 points. Speaking of the next one, we got a very interesting matchup. We got the Grizzlies and the Cavs. And this game was coming down to the wire. I ain't gonna lie. I got score updates from this game. This game was like going yin and yang, if you would. But anyway, looking at the box score of this game. This game was kind of fun to watch. Okay. You know? But anyway, peeking at the box score. Jaren Jackson Jr. had 22 points. Jalen Wells had 14. John Morant had 21. And their bench was led by Luke Kennard with 19. Vincent Williams Jr. with 10, and Santi Aldama with 15 points. Speaking of the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell had a very good game. He had 33 points. Jared Allen had 13 points. Evan Mobley is playing really well, by the way. He had 25 points, but it was mainly Ty Jerome's show. 26 points for him, 12 points for DeAndre Hunter. So in the Cavs with another win. And finally, the nightcap, Thunder Timberwolves. Old division rival matchups are huge in this game, especially when you have two teams that absolutely hate each other. But anyway, speaking of this game was actually close. This game was actually close. Like I feel like I got scripted from this game, and it was pretty close. But then again, OKC ran away late. SG, we're gonna start with Chet. Chet had 19 points. Jalen Williams had 18 points. Isaiah Hartenstein had 12. SGA had 37 points, and their bench was led by Aaron Wiggins with 15 and Alex Caruso, who hit the dagger, by the way, with 11 points. Speaking of the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards had 29 points. Naz Reid had 22 points. Jaden McDaniels had 17 points. Jalen Clark had 14 points. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker had 18 points. What are you guys' thoughts on this week's primetime games? Let me know in the comment section below. Now we're going to move on to our next portion of the segment and discuss about some sad news. And that's Victor Wembanyama injury. You guys probably heard it by now. It's a blood clot on his right shoulder. First and foremost, I want to give prayers out to Wemby. I hope he comes back stronger than ever. Secondly, this injury to me is kind of weird in this regard. Wemby was perfectly fine in the All-Star game, you know? But then we get reports that during, the break, the layover, he felt some discomfort. I don't necessarily know a ton about this injury other than that this ended Chris Bosh's career, but at the same time, this is sad. Not only for Wemby and the Spurs, because they're dealing with a lot right now, like as an organization. Like, if you haven't heard right now, Greg Popovich is not returning on the sidelines for the rest of the season. And this could have been his last season, which is crazy. Secondly, you look at this team. They're trying to fight. All right, they're fighting for that playing spot with the Suns right now. All right, and right now it's not looking good. All right, yes, they beat Phoenix. You don't have to rub it in, folks. But this is really sad considering that Wemby was about to win Defensive Player of the Year. All right, and I understand people are saying like, well, he was gonna win it anyway, but he can't now, and it's so sad because this was going to be the first of many DPOYs I was going to see from Wemby. All right, all right. Now, granted, I haven't watched the Spurs a ton this year, but this could have been like, as they say in High School Musical, the start of something new, if you know what I'm saying. But honestly, this sucks. As a basketball fan, as a person who loves Wemby, who thinks is an absolute metahuman, even after his rookie year, this sucks. What are you guys' thoughts on the? But anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on the Wemby injury? Let me know in the comment section below. Speaking of tough luck, we got the Philadelphia 76ers, who, let's just say, they are the most screwed team. And I know people are going to say, "What about the Suns, Keon? Why aren't you throwing the Suns under the bus?" They're not as screwed as the Sixers, because for some weird apparent reason, Joel Embiid might be the most injury-prone superstar that I've ever watched. And I've watched guys like Kawhi, of course, but like this is just straight comparison. If you're wondering how bad the Sixers are, for those that might ask, well, a good friend of mine tell you how screwed they are. Let me pull up my phone here. Look at this. Let me play you a clip that I saw on Instagram earlier regarding the Sixers. My good friend Stephen A. Smith will like to tell you guys how freaking screwed the Sixers. All right.
You don't give a damn about the Sixers. And neither do we. We're reporting news, Basham's great. He's the best in the business. Wendy told you what he told you, and basically what he said was lose. So you can hold on to your lottery pick, that top six protected pick. Okay? And you got the perfect excuse because Paul George, he's injured. He's not been healthy all year, even though he's been on the court sometimes. Joel Embiid, have we seen when did he look good this year? When was he moving well this year? The city Joel Embiid for the rest of the season, like I said last year. George, while you're at it, just be done with it. Prepare for the next 3 years because this season is a joke. Nobody gives a damn about the Sixers because we know they're not healthy. American.
In other words, yeah, I agree with Stephen A. They're so screwed. It's honestly depressing. All right, you have the Eagles who won the Super Bowl not that too long ago, but then when you're like a diehard Philly sports fan, you got the Eagles, the Flyers, the Sixers. Like it's pretty miserable. All I gotta say is, I honestly did not see this one coming. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I did not see this one coming. I expected Philly to be good, but this is just straight shock. I I honestly think the Sixers should just blow it up at this point. Just trade Joel Embiid, trade Tyree, Paul George, build around Tyrese Maxey because there's nothing they could do. All right, and besides, the East is good. All right, you got Boston, Cleveland, New York. I know New York's on a little bit of fraud watch, but they're kind of good. All right, Orlando, when healthy, are a solid team. The Pacers are looking solid. All right, Milwaukee. I mean, Milwaukee's funky in a little way, but they're not screwed. Philly's just awful. I feel so bad for their fan base, even though I've been told they have the nauseating fan bases. Sixers, I'm really like, it just sucks. It just absolutely sucks. And there's no other way to put it because, like Stephen A. Smith, they're done. Just rest Joel Embiid, rest Paul George. That's all I got to say. It's depressing. It's frustrating. It's just miserable. But anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on the Sixers? Should they blow it up? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, moving on to our next segment. We're going to do our courtside hierarchy rankings for this week. And honestly, there's been a lot of adjustments in the last week or so. We're going to start with number 10. And number 10, I'm going to Golden State Warriors, man. They've been balling out since the Jimmy Butler trade. They've been playing rock solid as of late. I have them at number 10. Coming in at number 9, I am going to go with the Magic. I know it sounds crazy, but look, this team was third place not that long ago. And honestly, they haven't been playing great as of late. But I do think when they are fully healthy, Franz Wagner's healthy, Paolo Banchero is healthy, this team is going to come back. Number 8, I mean, yeah, I got to put them up there. Why wouldn't I? I got the Lakers. All right, the Lakers, they've been playing really well as of late. LeBron's been playing well. Luka looked great in his first, second primetime game as a Laker, which is huge. I have them at number 8. Number 7, I got the Bucks. Even though they've been funky as of late, they're still finding wins. I do worry about the Bobby Portis suspension a little bit, but they're number 7 to me. Give me them at 7. Number 6, I'm going to Denver Nuggets. I think they're the better team than the Bucks. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the world. I do worry that Jamal Murray is hit and miss here and there, but as long as you have Nikola Jokic, you're going to be pushed to the brink every single time you play this Nuggets team. Number 5, I got the Knicks. All right, look, the Knicks, they've been really funky. All right, I expect them to bounce back in the coming days, but for now, they're number 5. At number 4, I'm going with the Memphis Grizzlies, man. This team has been balling out. This team has been balling out as of late. All right, they were what I envisioned the Suns were going to be. They're going to come for vengeance, and they have shown up. Number 3, yeah, I got the Celtics finishing number 3. Look, the Celtics, man, they are still the title champion. But I will say, they tend to play a little bit cute sometimes, which really drives me nuts. But you can't disrespect the champs like that. Number 2, I got the OKC Thunder, man. They've been playing really well. I do worry that they're going to get tested in the playoffs because they're very young. But they've shown me that they're going to push you. They're like the Nuggets. They're going to push you to the brink. And number 1, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. Self-explanatory, man. The Cavs, they've been the best team all year. 47 wins, which is crazy. I have them finishing at number 1. So what are you guys' thoughts on this week's primetime games? Let me know. Not primetime games, sorry. Courtside hierarchy rankings. Let me know in the comments section below. And now we're going to get into our picks for this week. There's a lot of great games on this week, actually. We got the Wolves and the Thunder. Game 4, actually. They actually played each other last night. I'm going to take the Thunder. They've been the most dominant team at home this year. I got to take them, so I have them at number. I got them winning this game. Cavs and Magic. I have to take the Cavs here. Orlando's a little bit banged up, but like I said, if they're healthy, I would maybe pick them, but I have to take the Cavs. And then yes, we got America's game of the week. Like, this is truly America's game of the week right here. Mavs, Lakers, game 3. I am so hyped for this game. Heck, I might even watch it, and I'm not a fan of either team. All right? With that said, I have to take the Lakers in this one. The Mavs, they're just banged up. All right? They're just banged up right now. If they were healthy, I would have picked the late Mavs, but got to take the healthier team. Knicks, Sixers, I got to take the Knicks. Sixers are done. They're cooked. They're finito. Spurs, Rockets. I was going to pick the Spurs, because I truly think they are. But I got to take the Rockets here. I just think the Rockets right now, they're the more healthier team, if you would. I got to take the Rockets. Nuggets, Bucks, another America's Game of the Week candidate. Man, this is a good one. God, I'm going to take the Nuggets. The Bucks have been looking really weird as of late, but I got to take the Nuggets here. Pelicans, Suns, I am going to take the Suns in this one. I think the Suns are going to come back this week and come for some vengeance after last night's game against Toronto. Cavs, Celtics, another thriller. My goodness. Ay. Ooh. I am going to take the Celtics to win this game. I just think the Celtics right now, they're the more better team if you. I know the Cavs, they've been looking great. I got to take the Celtics in this one. Clippers, Lakers. This one, I'm going to take the Lakers. I think the Lakers are the better team and the more healthier team, if you would. Give me the Lakers. Warriors, Sixers on prime time on ABC. I am going to take the Warriors. It is actually Jimmy's. No, it isn't. Never mind. I was going to say this is Jimmy Butler's first game against the Sixers. He played them when he was on Miami. Nuggets, Celtics. Jesus Christ. These are so good. Oh, God. Excuse me. I'm just beat right now. Nuggets, Celtics. This is a good one to watch. I'm going to take the Celtics in this one. Give me the Celtics. Then we got Trailblazers, Cavs. Am I reading that right? Let me double check my phone on this. Because this is probably the first time I have seen the Blazers on primetime, like against a quality opponent. Let me see, what is that? March 2nd? No joke. NBA TV primetime. Yeah, you know, this is crazy. I'm going to take the Cavs, though. I think the Cavs are the better team, and they're the better home team if you would give me the Cavs. Next up, we got Thunder Spurs. What would have been about the Titans? I can't. Give me the Thunder. And then we finally got the nightcap. We got the Wolves and the Suns. I will be taking the Suns in one, even though Anthony Edwards has been playing really well. And that is it for this week's primetime games. What are you guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I always enjoy making these videos. If you did, please give a like, subscribe, turn that post notification bell. We're going to be posting every single Monday until the playoffs. I haven't decided how my playoff schedule is going to work out. For all my Keen Lee show supporters, either tomorrow or Wednesday, and maybe I could do a back-to-back on Wednesday and Thursday, I am going to be dropping my off-season basics for all 32 NFL teams. And I'll also be dropping my end of the season grades for every single NFL team. Or maybe I'm going to rank every single head coach. Whatever it is, I haven't decided yet just because, this week is a little bit busy for me. But there is going to be a video. There's going to be an NFL video. I might do my end of the season grades for all 32 NFL teams Wednesday, and then maybe off-season basics on Friday. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I've been super, super busy. All right. But anyway, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Stay safe. Stay warm. It's getting cold now here in the Pacific Northwest, particularly whether you're in Washington, Oregon. But likewise, take care of your body. To all my spring sports supporters out there, good luck. Have fun. Have an amazing, safe season. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.